Good morning and welcome to Muscle Maintenance with In Shape Fitness. I'm Kim Watkins, your trainer, and today is the first day of May. Very exciting. Wednesday, level 3, difficulty workout, doing the same 6 moves that we have been practicing so far this week with just an added level of challenge. So it's going to be probably middle of the road in terms of moderate level difficulty, but I'll of course keep you informed with the way to back up if something becomes too difficult. And let's get started. Go ahead and stand up straight for me. If you're not already getting your shoes off, throw them off. You don't need your shoes. We want to make sure that you are developing strength in muscles in your feet, which there are many. There are dozens of muscles, little baby muscles in your feet that don't really get a lot of action unless you force your feet to really work. And that means you have to listen to what I say in terms of your foot position and how you place your balance. You put your weight on certain aspects of your foot and really grip the floor with your foot. Stand up real tall. We're going to march in place for 30 seconds to warm up, and that means your back is straight. Your ears are over your shoulders. Make sure you do that postural systems check. Start breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Your shoulders are back. Your chest is high. Lift your rib cage with your breath, and you're lifting your knees, of course, as high as you can, not stomping your feet on the ground, but lightly hopping or lightly marching to the beat of the music. And the little jingle that I have for our workout today. Very good. Swing your arms forward and back for another couple of seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Now plant your feet double shoulder width apart with your toes and heels straight. Clasp your hands above your head. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, rotate your body, hinging at your hip, keeping your back straight. Rotate down to the right, and then up to the left. You're making a big circle with your hands, like a windmill, which is why we call this the windmill. I know, so clever. Okay, one more time, down to the right, and up to the left. I get such a kick out of naming exercises. I can't even tell you. It's one of my most hilarious, the most enjoyable parts of my job. So if you come up with a clever name for any of the exercises we do, you prefer me call something different, please let me know. I'm happy to entertain the idea. Okay, now we're going to do 2 sets. As usual, the first set will be instructional, so listen very carefully to the cues that I give you in terms of foot position and your weight and the precision of your movement, how fast you want to move, how slow you want to move, how you want to breathe, blah, blah, blah. That's going to be really important because you're going to get a break between each of the exercises in this set, and then we're going to do the flow set afterwards where you don't have any time between the moves. All right? 30 seconds for each exercise. And of course you need no equipment. Let's get started with the walk-out move. We did the walk-out plank. We did the walk-out jumping jack yesterday. Today we're doing the walk-out Spider-Man. So, bend your knees slightly, put your hands on the floor, walk out to push-up position. Now your hands are under your shoulders, your butt is down. You're going to bring your right knee around the side of your body, kind of laterally around, squeeze the right obliques as you get your knee close to your elbow. Then stretch back out. Then do the same thing with the left leg. Then walk your hands back and stand up. If you get 3 of these done in 30 seconds, I'll be very impressed. So let's start the 30 seconds now. This, not counting the practice one as the one of the 3. But let's get going. Okay, ready, set, 30 seconds. Time starts now. You're squatting down. You walk out. You bring your right to your right elbow. Stretch back out. Left knee to the left elbow. Stretch back out. Walk your hands back. Stand up. Bend your knees, hands down. Walk your body out to push-up position. Right knee to the right elbow. Left knee to the left elbow. Walk your hands back, stand up. Try one more. Got about 5 seconds. Walk your hands out. Right knee to the right elbow. Left knee to the left elbow. And stand back up. Very good. Your heart rate should be up a little bit. Now plant your feet double shoulder width apart with your toes out to about 45 degrees. Lower your body into a plie squat, that plie squat that we did yesterday. Now all you're going to do, your hands are on your hips or you're going to be out in front of you. You're going to lift your heels, so just stay put in this position. Yes, I know that's hard. You're going to lift your right heel off the floor, then the left heel, then the right heel, then the left heel. 30 seconds. Time starts now. This is simply a forced, consistent contraction through a lot of muscles in your lower body. Obviously, you're working your hips here, you're working your quads here, you're working your butt, you're working your inner thighs. Primarily, one of the really good reasons that we have you get into this position with your feet double shoulder width apart is that we are able to work those inner thighs. And by lifting up the heel, you have to press into the floor with your toes. And here again is where I'm talking about developing foot strength. It's really, really important. Okay, now slowly contract your glutes, press into the floor with your heels, and stand up. Now we're going to start jumping. Ready? This is a lateral jump. So yesterday and the day before, we just did little bunny hops. Now I want you to move a little bit. Your hands are on your hips, your back is straight, your abs are engaged, and go ahead and start just with your feet parallel and very close to each other. Jump to the right, jump to the left. You don't need to get a huge amount of distance. We're going to do that tomorrow. Right? We'll do more of a ski jump tomorrow. These are just little lateral baby hops. All right, 20 seconds left. Keep it going. Everyone should be able to do a little hop. If you have concerns about it, talk to your doctor. Obviously, if you have orthopedic conditions, this is not necessarily for you. You can do a little skip, you can do a little toe tap, whatever you want to do. But even clients that carry upwards of 50 extra pounds on their frames, I still like to get them to hop a tiny little bit, unless they have knee or ankle issues, just because it is so good to plyometrically can sort of activate neurotransmitters in your feet, which then signals up your body, all the way up your body. That's metabolism at work there, shaking things up, waking everything up. Okay, now you're going to be down on the floor. Lower your body down to the floor into the bridge position. So your back is on the floor, your head is on the floor, your hands are down by your sides. And you put your feet on the floor with your knees bent. You'd make like a equilateral triangle basically with the floor and your lower leg and your quad. So that's how much of a bend there should be. Lift your body up into your bridge. Make sure that your toes don't turn out. Now we're going to do a ballerina bridge. So I want you to lift your heels up as you come up and then lower down. Your heels will get lower, but they should just graze the floor. Don't let any real weight get into, get distributed to your heel at this point. So now you're going up as you exhale, lower down as you inhale. Time starts now, 30 seconds. Take your time. Very, very important to squeeze your butt cheeks as you lift up, and to squeeze and pause at the top in order to let the body reap the reward of the contraction. You have an apex in your each repetition, right, where you switch directions, and it is that point of direction change that you benefit the most out of each individual move. So focus on it. Pay attention to how your weight is distributed from the outside of your foot to the inside of your foot. How are you weighting your body on your right shoulder more than your left shoulder? Okay, let's move along. We'll do this again, of course, obviously. So sit up for me, put your hands on the floor beside your butt. We're going into a tabletop once again. One of my favorite positions, if not my favorite position for exercise, even though it's as awkward as it gets, even when you do it a lot. All right, your fingers are facing forward. Your toes and heels once again are in line. Your toes don't turn out. Lift your body into the bridge or into the tabletop. Now we're doing a tricep dip today, which basically means the only thing that's going to move is your elbow. That is the contraction or the flex that you get, the flexion. So you're going to bend your elbows as your body lowers down, and then straighten your elbows and lift back up. Now that's a pretty simple, sort of catch-all explanation of the tricep dip. The only thing I want to say, there are a couple of things I want to say. Number one, I want you to try to focus on keeping, when you lift up, you want your body, your torso to be parallel to the floor, stay as high as possible. You also want to press into the floor with your toes. All right, finally, you want to make sure that your body weight in your upper body is not totally centered around the heel of your hand. Grip the floor with your fingers and the palm. Okay, time starts now. Very good. Take your time, bending your elbows as you inhale, exhale as you lift back up. You are doing great. One more move, then you get to take a quick break, and then you get the flow set, where we will move very quickly through each of our moves. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now rest your butt onto the floor. You can in fact go right back down with your head all the way into the sit-up position. I can't think of what that's called at the moment. And lift your feet all the way up into the floor. And I want you all the way up from the floor. Extend your legs straight. This is the lifted leg crunch. So now you're going to put your hands behind your head. You're going to draw your navel in towards your spine. And do this very slowly, especially in the beginning. I want you to slowly contract, lift your head, your shoulders, and the top part of your rib cage straight up. Don't curl forward. Look up at your ceiling and lift straight up. Pause at the top and lower down very slowly. Okay, 30 seconds. Time starts now. And we'll do 2 or 3 super slow, and then we'll start picking up the pace a little bit. Get a little more dynamic. Good, that's 10 seconds. Start picking up the pace. A little faster. Don't have to go super fast, but move a little more dynamically. Once you get the rhythm down and your breath is right and you understand the squeeze, then you can start picking up the pace, and you're still getting the benefits of that rhythm, but of course you're getting more contractions, which is also good as well. All right, 3 seconds. And that's the first set. Good job. Stand on up. We're going back to the walkout Spider-Man. And I want you to take a quick sip of water, or take at least a deep breath. Ready, set, and go. Time starts now. Walkout Spider-Man. Hands on the floor. Walk out to push-up position. Right knee to the right elbow. Left knee to the left elbow. Good. Stand back up. And again, right on into it. Try to do 3. You've got about 12 seconds left. Keep going. Make sure your butt is down when you get into push-up position. Make sure you try to get the elbow at the knee all the way to the elbow. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand back up. Separate your feet double shoulder width apart. Turn your toes out to 45 degrees. Lower your body into the plie squat. And time starts now with the heel lifts. Heel lifts. Right heel up, then down, then left heel up, then down. Again, move very slowly in the beginning. Accentuate it. Really focus on what it feels like to have the heel in the air while you press into the floor with your toes. Hopefully you feel a little like a ballerina. I mean, I always do. In ballet, you know, it doesn't really get its due in terms of mass market appeal. You know, people like to go and see ballet. And doing it is something completely different, but it can be threaded into and utilized in a really amazing way to cultivate strength throughout your body, particularly in your lower body. Okay, now let's do some lateral jumping. Ready? Time starts now. 30 seconds. Remember to keep your back straight, keep that chest lifted, open, and keep your rib cage lifted by breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Really deep breaths, hopping right to left, hands on your hips or out to the sides if you need to. If you need to go back to just the standard hop, that's perfectly fine as well. You've got 10 seconds left. Hang in there. 3 moves left, and we will be done. All right. Go ahead and lower your body back down to the floor. Let's get into the bridge position for the ballerina bridge. Once again, here I am with ballet. Last week we focused on a lot of ballet. I'm very into ballet right now, aren't I? Okay. Your hands are down beside your body. You're gonna get into the bridge, lift your heels up, and then lower down slowly. Your heels do lower, but just don't put all of your weight on them. And then lift up. 30 seconds. Very good. Remember, you exhale as you lift your hips up. Squeeze your glutes. And lower your body as you inhale. Move very slowly. Really focus on the grace of this move. Not that there's, a lot of grace in any sort of functional exercise, but the truth is that if you move really slowly and accentuate each repetition with a full contraction, you get so much out of it. Okay, last 2 moves. Hands on the floor beside your butt and sit on up get into your tabletop. And let's do those tricep dips. Time starts now. Remember to keep the toes down. Do not let your toes lift up off the floor, which you're going to want to do. Your heels really do want to absorb more of that body weight because your quads will take over. And that is natural, but don't let that happen. You really want to press into the floor with your toes. And you've got 15 more seconds, and we've got 1 move left. And we'll be finished with this workout. You're doing great. Hang in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last move. Hands behind your head on the floor, feet straight up in the air. Draw the navel in towards your spine. Lift your head, your shoulders, and your rib cage all the way up and down. 30 seconds. So tomorrow we'll be doing the level 4 workout, of course. It's Thursday. And on Friday we'll kick it up 1 more notch for the level 5 intense workout so that you'll be ready for your weekend. Thank you so much for joining me for this workout today. I'm Kim Watkins from InShape Fitness. If you have any questions, get in touch with me at inshape-fitness.com, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a great day.